I've got an S corp. I got $1 million in profit. I'm a single member. I live in California, as an example. What's the first couple of things you would tell them? Tell me.
X corp.
Yeah, S corp.
I'll go with the tax piece. I'll leave some, the bones of yours from the investing piece, because it's going to take both to help this client. So the first things first, they already have an S corp, so they've taken the first strategy and minimizing their self-employment tax. So great. So we have $1 million in profit. What we are going to do is ask, what strategic investments does the business need to make in January and February to grow? Right? Can we prepay those expenses in December that we're going to need in January, February anyway? So if they have a marketing team or admin, whatever team, we're going to try to front load some of those expenses in December that we're going to need in January, February. So January, February is going to be a highly profitable month, because we're going to front load those expenses in December, hopefully on a credit card, so we don't have to take liquidation from the business. That's number one. Number two, we're going to look at the investments accounts for the owner. If it's a single member LLC, I would want him to have either a solo 401k, or at that level, maybe even a defined benefit plan, if it makes sense with age, because then he'll be able to invest well over six figures in a retirement account that can help out. We're going to look at real estate strategy. So does this client want to be in real estate, and how many real estate properties could he buy and implement the short-term rental loophole to offset a good majority of his taxes? So even if we only bought 2 properties at, let's call them $500,000 each, which would take about a $200,000 down payment, we will be looking at $300,000 in deductions with a proper cost seg study. We would probably also look at some charitable contributions, whether donor advised fund or private family foundation at that income level, which could be another 6 figures in tax savings. Those are pretty, and again, we can get more, but I am a big proponent of, if a tax strategy doesn't make sense to implement, let's not do it, right? But there are plenty of other strategies that client could employ, but it's all like, how much does the client want to have to do outside their business to avoid this tax bill?